Hello guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel called Chris Khan Academy as well. Now it's a turn of senior students and I'm bringing the marking guide of biology in senior 3 2025 as you see. As I told you, the copy comprises these sections A, B and C. Read the instruction first, understand it, and then follow the steps of answering the questions. Am I just showing you questions, then later I'll give you the answers. This section A. Question 1, about why flowering plants important to the environment. 2, which of the following is the primary characteristic that distinguishes the phylum Arthropoda from other animal phyla. Then 3, it is about the total magnification of microscope as it is calculated by multiplying the magnification of ocular lens by the magnification on the objective lens. And then asking the answer. Number 4 is about the formula of organelles responsible for protein synthesis in both plants and animals. The matching of nutrients with corresponding functions, using the listed words true or false to answer the questions, and also is matching for number 8, and number 9 is about matching the structure and functions. For 7 is condition and effects on the rate of photosynthesis. And there number 10, whether the statement is true or false. And then number 11, so matching the characteristic with its description: ingestion, digestion, absorption, and egestion. So, and what's the primary function of the human circulatory system? Number 13, about the absence of oxygen and what process does the body rely on to produce energy during intense exercise. And been asking which of the following is an example of how the skin helps maintain body temperature during the excessive heat. And then 15, about human eye, which part is primarily responsible for detecting lights and converting it into nerve impulses. This is matching the reproductive organs with respective functions. I've then been asking which of the following best describes a virus. Then number 18, true and false sentences, and also number 19, about family who regularly attends community health education program is more likely to. So then see number section B. I want to attempt 3. Number 26, it's an open question, which is how does the predation influence the population of the prey species, and why is this not the case for scavengers? I've been asked also evaluation. Evaluate the role of ovulation timing in the likelihood of fertilization, and also and the factors that contribute to this process. And then been asked osmosis is an important process in plants, and then you have to justify. Here you have the 39, about homozygote sweet pea with the white flower was crossed with homozygote sweet pea with red flower, or the offsprings had red flower. States which allele of this gene is dominant. The 2 heterozygous sweet pea plants with red flower were crossed as shown below. Then have the parent square, and then state the phenotypic relation produced in this cross. And section 6, compulsory 30. Number 30 is about to assume you are provided with the following material and tool. This CIP orange test tubes, the droppers, cylinders, the beakers, and knife. So use the material provided to prepare an extra of food samples. So these are end. So let's see the answers as well. Finally, here there's answers for that biology and science marking guide 2025. As you see, question number one, the correct answers, they help in the production of food and oxygen. Answer for number 2, it is exoskeleton made for cheating. And number 3, it is 4000X. And then number 4, it is ribosomes. Then the matching of 5, it is carbohydrates goes with provide energy, protein goes with support immune function and cell repair, fats aid in absorption of fats, soluble vitamins, and also vitamins facilitate biochemical processes, while minerals aid in formation of bones, teeth, and blood. We have the true and false. The role of enzyme, it acts as catalyst, speeding up the rate of biochemical reaction without being consumed. This is the match of number 8. And increased light intensity matches with increased rate until saturation. And increased carbon dioxide, it increases the rate up to a limit, and increased temperature can decrease it if too extremely, and then decrease light, decrease rate, reduce water, and then reduce rate significantly. There are the answers as well. Xylem transports water, mineral salts. Phloem transports organic food, root air, absorb water and mineral salts. Then stomata facilitates as gas exchange, where the leaves perform in photosynthesis. So, is number 11, trophic nutrition matching, ingestion, digestion, absorption, and egestion, where ingestion is intake of food and then digestion breaking down food, whereas absorption is absorbing into bloodstream, and then egestion move of undigested food. Primary function of circulatory system, it is transporting nutrients, oxygen, and waste products, where the process in absence of oxygen during intensive exercise, it is what we call lactic acid fermentation. Whereas how skin helps maintain body temperature, it is about through vasodilation and sweating. Part of detecting light is retina. Productive organ matching, testis responsible for production of sperms, ovary, production of eggs, and uterus. It is site where embryo develops, where fallopian tube is site of fertilization. And the basic description of virus, it is a non-living particle that need a host cell to replicate. And then the true and false on HIV, STIs. Then 19, family attending health program is more likely to be more aware of health risks and the preventive measures. Responsible decision for sexual relationships, it is about long-term emotional and physical consequences. You have been asked water cycle contribution. Water cycle contribution ensures water is continuously available to plant, animal, and human. We have been asked migration effects on population. Migration to an area increases local population growth. And then number 23, it's about how human activity linked to habitat destruction. It is deforestation. And then offspring inherits traits from one parent. It is asexual reproduction. Yes, true or false on production. And then number 26, it's about how does predation influence the population of the prey species, and why this is not the case for scavengers. It's all about predation influence on prey population. Regulates population size by removing weak or odd individuals, and then prevent overpopulation and overgrazing of vegetation, and then maintain ecological balance in food webs, and also promote biodiversity by controlling dominant species. And also it influences evolution. Prey develop defense mechanism like camouflage, speed, or toxins. And why not the case for scavengers? Scavengers feed on dead animals. They do not kill living prey. They do not directly reduce living population number. They help in nutrition cycling and disease control by cleaning the environment. Scavengers also they act as decomposers in the ecosystem rather than population controllers. But the conclusion is that predators actively control population growth, while scavengers play a cleaning and recycling role. Number 27 was about evolution. Evaluates the role of ovulation timing in likelihood of fertilization and the factor that contribute to this process. So this detail answers it is ovulation is the release of a mature egg from ovary, usually around the day of 14 of 28th day cycle, and its role in fertilization. Egg is a variable. It's available for only 12 to 24 hours after ovulation, and then fertilization must occur within this window of successful pregnancy, and then sperm can survive up to 5 days in the female reproductive tract, creating a fertile window of about 6 days. Contributing factor, it is hormonal regulation. Cervical mucus becomes thin and slippery. Body temperature rises slightly after ovulation. Emotional stress, illness, or hormonal imbalance can disrupt timing. And also age and health of both partners affect success rate. So proper timing significantly increase the chance of conception. Been asking osmosis, why is important process in plant? We know the osmosis is the movement of water molecule from a region of high water concentration to the low water concentration across a impermeable membrane. And then important in plant water absorption, there is transport, there is target pressure, there is tomato regulation, there is seed germination, and overall growth. The expansion during growth depends on water intake by osmosis. Without osmosis, plant will not survive. Number 39, it's about genetics. Sweet pea crosses. As you see, this is how the feedback it is. Section C is compulsory question. Food test on orange fruits using provided materials. These are the answers as well. B and A. So thank you. Subscribe to this Academy, share, comment, and like. If you have any question or requests, just send us a message or comment in a video comment. See you. Bye.